So the wait for Euro 2024 is just about over, and over the next few days I'm going to preview each and every one of the nation's hopes and dreams heading into the tournament. In this video, we're going to take a look at Italy. That's right, folks, back once again with another preview video. Today it is all about Euro 2024 and the hopes and dreams of a nation. We'll get into all of that and more in a second. If you're new, where you been, smash your subscribe button. Your one-stop shop for Euro 2024 is right here under one Ruski. We've got a lot of content coming at you over the summer for Euro 2024 and Copa America, so make sure you stick around for that by hitting the old subscribe and smashing the old likey. Today we're going to go exploring a nation's hopes and dreams, and we're going to get into that in a minute. Of course, big shout out once again to the VIPs. They are the patrons, of course. But anyway, let's get into it. Alrighty then, folks. Here we go with Italy. That's right. Of course, they're back on the world stage. Or when I say the world stage, I mean the Euro stage, of course. And they're back as champions. That's right. They are champions, but they did have to qualify, and they qualified very difficultly through Group C. They were the runners-up in Group C. We'll explore that shortly. They qualified on the 20th of November 2023. Of course, they've been here before. They've got the T-shirt. They've been here. This is their 11th tournament, I think, or 10 tournaments in the past. This is their 11th, I think. Their first was back in 1968. They were champions in 68 and, of course, 2020. So they're trying to do a repeat here. Can they do a repeat? They're currently ranked 9th in the world, according to FIFA. So the odds are in their favour to finish quite high. Luciano Spalletti is your manager, of course, formerly Napoli coach, who did win the Serie A title with Napoli not too long ago. And, of course, they, got Matteo Retegui is the star man in my eyes, of course. What about the group? Well, they qualified via Group C, which was a difficult group. And as you can see, 3 nations actually qualified for this tournament in the end. They did finish runners-up behind England. They did suffer 2 defeats in their in the qualification phase. But Ukraine were also alongside them. North Macedonia and Malta made up the numbers. Of course, they are now, though, in Group B, which is the group of death in my eyes, and they are pitted alongside hotshots Spain, World Cup finalists in recent times. Anyway, Croatia and sticky wicket Albania, of course, an Albanian nation that will cause problems for these big boys, and 1 or 2 problems will be could be enough to send Albania through. But we're not talking about them. We're talking about Italy, and they will start up their roster against Albania in their opening match on the 15th of June. Then they'll take on Spain in their second match on the 20th of June before wrapping it up against Croatia on the 24th of June. I do see the Spain-Italy game as being the pivotal one for both nations in this group. I think if you win that one, you're more than likely to go through to the knockout stage, and that should be the primary focus for every one of these nations. The problem with Italy is they are the champions. They might be coming in here with a bit of an ego because they were not at the World Cup, and they may get undone with that ego if they don't take the game against Albania seriously, and of course have their heads switched on against Spain. If they were to beat Albania in the opening game, they'll put 3 points on the board, and then they'll probably just need 1 point to guarantee themselves a spot in that last 16, and a draw against Spain should be enough. But lose it, and guess what? You make that game against Croatia unbelievably vital, and you just don't know what you're going to get with the Croatian side these days. So that's the journey I can see for Italy. So we'll see if they play their cards right in their opening game. Of course, and don't get found out. Don't come in here with your ego. I know you're the champions, and of course you'll be hotly tipped, and I do have them making a bit of a journey in this tournament. They are 2-1 to win this group. Of course, that's not 2-1 on. Of course, you've got Spain, who are a tricky team. 8-1 on to qualify. Now, top 2 guarantees you a spot in that last 16. The third spot will put you in a bit of a lottery, and we'll see about that. They are 14-1, not as short as Spain, but of course much closer than the likes of Croatia to go the distance and win this back-to-back titles. And again, get through the last 16. If you get through in style, then you can expect those odds to change dramatically. For me, I have them making the quarterfinals. Of course, when you get to that sort of territory, you're in serious ground there. You're going to be up against the Englands, the French, the Germans, the Belgians, of course. Are you, or can you consider yourselves one of the best 8 nations in Europe? Of course, traditionally and through history, yes, you are. But Are you at this current state of time? I don't know. The jury is out on Italy at the moment, so I don't think so. I think you're going to get found out by somebody else at the quarterfinal stage. But that's just my pick, and hopefully, for your sakes, I am wrong. Well, there you have it, folks. There you bloody have it. Of course, the hopes and dreams of a nation. What do you expect this nation to do in the tournament out this summer? Will they get out of the group? Will they go the distance? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Of course, make sure you, of course, stick around to the channel. We've got plenty of content for Euro 2024 and Copa America this summer. So I want you to be well in tuned for that. But until then, guys, we're back tomorrow with some more content. Until then, subscribe, smash the like, and of course, we'll see you soon for the next one.